Hello, I have another torch. I've been doing a lot of torches lately. Torches seem to be the in thing, but I suppose with winter time and night time and all the darkness, torches are very handy things to have. So yeah, excuse me for doing you another torch review. This isn't so much a review, more than a comparison. Thrunite have sent me a new torch. This is the Thrunite Caterpult Mini Hunting Torch. Okay, so what you're getting is this. You're getting this little torch here. It's quite compact. It will fit in your pocket quite nicely. You get a lanyard, the same as on the other torch, which is in front of me here. So you get a lanyard as well that's in the box, and you also get all the gubbins with it as well. You get spare O-rings, you get spare little flaps to go on your USB port chargers, which is a USB-C. So you get all the extra O-rings and all the extra bits and pieces in the box as standard with all the Thrunite torches. So the difference is, what have we got here? So we got the new Catapult Pro, which is this one. No, we haven't. We've got the old Catapult Pro, which is this one. This one they've sent me a long time ago, and I did a review on it. If you want to see about the Catapult Pro, then do look it up on the internet on my channel. The new one is the Catapult V6 SST70. There is a difference, as you can see there's a slight difference in size. The old one is bigger, and the mini is obviously mini. It's slightly smaller and not as tall as the other one. Same on the front, you can see you've got a slightly bigger ring on this one than you have on the other one, and it would probably help if I bring the torch up and show you. See, right like that. Very clear inside, very clear LEDs, very clear glass. So these do pack hell of a punch. There's a slight difference in the power output as well, and I will have to look on my phone and bring up the details and show you. But initially, first of all, when you look at the two of them, the Catapult Pro has a very smooth bezel on the front with a rounded grip on the hand grip. This is made of a nice alloy as well. And on the new Catapult V6 Mini, it's got like a crisscross diamond design on the handle, and it's got some notches on the front, which is probably more like a heat sink to let the temperature run away. They both have the same battery inside. If you take them off, unscrew this hand grip, and you take the battery out, they both got the same size battery, which is a 500 milliamp battery, 3.7 volt. So they both got exactly the same battery inside them. So how do they operate? They do operate slightly differently. The old one, when you switch it on, you press it and hold it, and see it comes on like this. And if I hold it up behind me, you basically press and keep your finger on the button, and it will get brighter and brighter and brighter. So it's on its lowest setting, clicks right down onto its lowest setting, and then we can go all the way to the brightest setting, and when it gets there, it flashes. Okay, so you put your finger back on it again, goes all the way down to its lowest setting and flashes. So that's how you work and operate the Catapult Pro. And if you press and hold with your finger on it, you get this little firefly light inside as well, which is great for reading maps without anti-dazzle. So how does the other one work? So the other one's slightly different. You press and turn it on, and you can see there it's on there, and then when you press it, you've got increments of stages. So it goes 1, 2, 3 to brightness, back down to low, 1, 2, 3 to brightness, back down to low. Okay, so there are increments in how this one operates. Okay, and the same again, if you press and hold, you get that firefly light as well. Or double press, you get your turbo. So double press, you get this really bright turbo. That's the same on both torches. You double press and you get that really bright turbo. Very powerful, the turbo light, extremely punchy, and they do give a good lot of throw. I've had this one in my van for a long time now. I keep it as my nighttime get up and go. If I hear any noises outside the van, I quickly get this out, double press, bang, I've got quite a lot of power pumping out. So let's get the pouch as well. It obviously comes with a pouch. They fit in the pouch really nicely. Drops inside like that, flaps over, and you've got a little D-ring on the top to clip it onto your camera bag or your straps, and you've also got a flap on the back for sliding it onto a belt. So yeah, it's all well protected, really well covered up inside the pouch. They both have a pouch, they both have a lanyard, and they both come with all the other gibbons and gubbins. So the Catapult V6 SST70 Black, which is this one, that retails at $75. This has a power output of 2,836 lumens, so that's extremely powerful for a small torch that measures only a few inches. It's IPX8 rating, which means it will go down into water for 2 meters. They're both exactly the same IPX8 rating, which means they can go into water up to 2 meters deep, and they are also 1.5 meter impact resistant, so it means you can drop these from about 6 foot and they should withstand the pressure and still work. The original one I had, the Catapult Pro, retails at $100, which is $99.99. So there is a little bit of difference in price, of about $25 difference in price for the slightly smaller V6. Dimensions, if we're listening and taking it all in, the dimensions are 138 millimeters by 58 millimeters at its widest, compared to 150 millimeters and 65 millimeters at its widest point on the other one. And the old Catapult Pro has a output of 2,700 lumens, so the new one should have more power. And yeah, 2,800, and the old one is 2,700. So that's your difference. Now, if I was to switch them both on in here, so if I've got them both on in here and I'm shining them both up to the scene, you can see there's a slight difference in light color as well. The old one's more of a whiter light and the new one's got a darker, sort of warmer light. But I'm just going to keep the power buttons on and turn that one up onto full, and then I'm going to turn this one up onto full and just have a look and see what difference there are. You can just see the differences there shining behind me. I'm going to take them outside and do a little bit of B-roll outside and see how much power there is in these things. But you can see definitely the older Catapult Pro has got a whiter light compared to the warmer light on the new Mini V6, but they do look about the same brightness. So we've got our V6 and our Catapult Pro. We've got both torches out at the moment, and I'm just going to do a bit of a light test on them. You can see I've got the new one, which is this big one in this side, and then the older one, which is the V6 on the right hand side. So I'm just going to switch them both on for a second to see what light power we're getting out of them, to make sure that we're getting something. Right, so we've got the two lights on at the moment, and you can see the one on the right hand side, the Catapult V6, is a very much warmer light than the new Pro, which is on the left hand side. And I've got a red light on the V6 and I've got a blue light on the Pro, which probably means that the V6 needs charging, so I'll get through this quite quickly. It's quite a direct beam, it's a very spotlighted beam, and I'm just going to whack the powers both up so you can see the difference. First of all, you've got the 3 steps, and then when you press and hold, you get the flashing light, and then hold again until it flashes again. Slightly different way of working, but you can see the difference in the brightness. The one on the right hand side is definitely not as bright as the one on the left hand side, and if you go to the distance, you can see that it's definitely lighting up the trees on the left hand side at the bottom of the car park, and you can't quite get to see the trees on the right hand side. So that's your difference in your torches. Very much brighter for the new one than it is for the old one. Thank you for watching. If you have a torch, or you have a decent torch, or you're into your torches, and you have something that I might be interested in looking at, because I do love torches, and being in a van and being with it dark a lot outside, it's always nice to know what's going on, and having a decent torch is dead handy. So yeah, let me know what you use and why you use it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, give us that thumbs up, it's really important for us. And yeah, maybe I'll show you another torch. I have actually got another company sending me a torch. Don't like to say, but I will be showing you. Ciao for now, bye bye.